video, I'm going to demonstrate the use of the Protractor. If we click on the Math Tools button, we get a list of tools, and I've selected the Protractor tool. First thing you would like to do is orient your protractor or resize it or even reposition it using the three different sectors of the protractor. I'm going to keep this protractor on the large side so that we can read these numbers right here at the center. This is going to measure our angles for us as we are constructing them. So, in order to construct an angle, I'm going to click the inner part of the protractor. We see the radial line shows up. We can now reposition the radial line. This is the terminal side, and we see that the terminal side of the angle I am positioning at the 60-degree mark. As I click down and move it, we see that it's at 60. Once I release, it goes back to 0. If I want to construct this angle, this 60-degree angle, I can hit this arrow, and it is now giving me a 60-degree angle on screen. If I do not want my initial side of the angle to start at 0, I can reposition that as well. If I start the initial side of the angle at 40 degrees and the terminal side of the angle at 71 degrees, then I know I have a difference of 31 degrees, and that is what I have in my angle construction, a 31-degree angle. I'm going to turn off my radial lines, and I'm going to now demonstrate the use of the angle addition postulate using a protractor. If I rotate the protractor, I need to line up this center line with the vertex of the angle, and then I need to line up my 0 with the terminal side of the angle. Once I have done that correctly, notice that my radial lines reappeared. They have told me that my angle and my protractor are now perfectly aligned, and I will put my initial side overlapping the terminal side of the original angle, and I will create a new angle measurement now. Hit my green arrow. See, my angle's off screen now. I'm going to drag it in here, move the protractor out of the way, and these two should pair up perfectly. And 50 plus 60 is 110 degrees. This is a quick little demonstration of the angle addition postulate. If we no longer need our protractor, I click it. I can take this arrow and say delete. I no longer need it on screen, and now I can do whatever math or lesson plan I wish with the angles I have.